The cause and effect is not direct. This is Raphael in the sense that we've spoken about similar to water boiling. It doesn't look like anything's happening for a long while, and then all of a sudden it erupts into this different life form almost, it turns into air and things are really happening. And so people may at that moment try to point to what happened. Why did the water boil? Why did everything change so rapidly all at once? But it's been all of these inputs. Um, it comes down to more or less, did the soul agree, I want to change? Because there are those whose water is not on the stove and will not be, even though through the massive transition until they decide they want to opt in. It's not so much to us, even flash of light or world events or Shaktipat type initiations, person by person, as that we see it's going to appear from the outside, like all of a sudden millions of people woke up. And there'll be lots of finger pointing about why, but to us it's been accumulation, building, 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 and essentially those souls that will wake up is because they signed up in some form or fashion in their intent before they came in this life or during this life. Maybe they just looked at someone else who they thought looked spiritual and calm and said, I wish I had that. So somehow signed up for it. But it is a breaking point in the sense of when the seed opens up. So there's a violence to it in the sense that it feels abrupt, it feels like a change in what's going on. And there's an organic nature too. It's the right timing. The seed splits open like that when it has the right temperature, the right nutrients in the soil are there. That's not always true for the seed, but for humankind, it's there. So it's a little bit of a mix, but we would say from the outside it's going to look a bit abrupt and it hasn't happened yet. People will point to, even now, people are pointing to the comet or what have you, but or the nines in numerology, or why? Oh, or maybe it's because of Bashar's ship. But to us, it's all of the above, right? So that in the awakening moment, hour, to us, it does not look external, except all of these external, so-called external influences have been raising the frequency, which is where the analogy to the hot water boiling. So that all of a sudden, it's time. It's time to be born, to awaken, but not because of a flash of light or a war or visitation by a spaceship.